This is the face of a man who changed the Toronto Maple Leafs forever. Welcome back to Ice Hockey POV. We are here with another hockey card memorabilia showcase. Today, I wanted to talk about Radko Gudas and this 2013-14 Panini Prizm hockey card, which just so happens to be Gudas's rookie card from back in 2013-14. Now, of course, this is a guy who is very famous in the NHL world nowadays for a much different reason than being a Tampa Bay Lightning rookie during the team's 20th anniversary season, because now this is the face of a guy who arguably changed the Maple Leafs forever. Not because he played for Toronto, but because he's the guy that took out Auston Matthews with that big knee-on-knee collision. Let's get into this hockey card and talk about the Panini Prizm set as a whole before talking more about that. But these Prizm cards are so cool. They have a really nice texture out on the sides there. It's really flat too. There must be an extra layer of plastic or something on top of that to seal all of those rivets in. But you can see on the top, Panini Prizm, nice embossing and debossing on the card itself, but of course it's flat if you rub your finger on top of it. Panini Prizm is still a really popular sports card series, although they don't do hockey anymore. You'll see a lot of football and basketball Panini Prizms being tossed on the market nowadays. But the patterns continue on the bottom of the card and the right side, not to mention the nice photo of Gudas as well. And what I really like about this card design is all the line work on the image itself is replaced with that really beautiful chrome shine. They actually took the time to outline every one of those details, so it reflects the light in a really transformative way. I mean, you just don't get this level of detail out of Upper Deck cards nowadays. But this was a rookie class from 2013 card, Radko Gudas, a defender out of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Back in the day, Gudas just happened to be a Tampa Bay Lightning third-round pick out of the 2010 NHL entry draft. In the 12-13 season, he had played 22 games with the Lightning, scoring 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points. He also had 38 penalty minutes, which I think is pretty self-explanatory for the type of player Gudas is. 6 feet, 204, June 5th, 1990 is the birth date of right-handed defenseman. Even though he's only 6 feet, he plays like he is 6'9". Gudas is just that guy. He led the AHL Syracuse Crunch in 12-13 with a plus 32 and 207 penalty minutes. But all anybody wanted to talk about was his thick beard. I don't know if it makes him look scarier or weirder than Crunch coach Guy Boucher said, but I'll take whatever he's wearing if he plays like I have seen him play. This was 12-13, 13-14 Panini America card, and so Radko Gudas, as far back as 14 years ago, was establishing a reputation for himself as to being one of these physical dudes. Give it a few years, a decade and a bit, and Gudas ends up going from Tampa Bay over to Philadelphia. He spends some time in Florida and Washington before finding himself in the Anaheim Ducks organization, getting loads of penalty minutes and suiting up as the captain of Anaheim. Now this season, he's the guy that knee-on-kneed Auston Matthews, sidelining Auston for the rest of the season and potentially setting up the future of the Maple Leafs post-Matthews, depending on if Auston decides that he wants out. Radko Gudas is arguably the guy that started it all, and if the Maple Leafs go down a rebuild path with Gavin McKenna as their new face of the franchise, I honestly do think you have Radko Gudas to thank for all of that. So with that said, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about this Panini Prizm hockey rookie card featuring Gudas? What are your thoughts on the career that he has had so far and where he's going to go in his hockey playing future? I believe he is a pending UFA out of Anaheim, so it's not actually guaranteed that he sticks around with the Ducks. Let me know in the comments all your opinions. What happens with Matthews? What happens with the Leafs? What are the repercussions for Gudas? He already answered the bell in a future Toronto-Anaheim game. But this has been Ice Hockey POV, signing out with more hockey memorabilia conversations. I'll see you in the next one.